Hello everyone, I am AudreyWhite. I'm your presenter today, and I am going to be talking for approximately 5 minutes about the various perspectives on human learning in general, and we'll focus on one in particular concerning intelligences. First, let me state that there are various learning theories that have been applied to education. Before we go further, I'd like to mention the 4 fundamental orientations, also known as perspectives, for learning theories. That include number 1, behaviorist orientation, number 2, cognitive orientation, number 3, humanist orientation, and number 4, social learning orientation. Again, I want to focus on the intelligences of students. One of the most important key concepts to learning that involve the different types of intelligence of students is paramount in second language acquisition settings. Because everyone learns in a different way, again, I want to focus more on the concept of multiple intelligences. Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences utilizes aspects of cognitive and developmental psychology, anthropology, and sociology to explain the human intellect. His theory challenges traditional, narrower views of intelligence. Previously accepted ideas of human intellectual capacity contend that an individual's intelligence is a fixed entity throughout his or her lifetime, and that intelligence can be measured through an individual's logic and language abilities. Also, according to Gardner's theory, an intelligence encompasses the ability to create and solve problems, and create products or provide services that are valued within a culture or society. Dr. Howard Gardner is the author of Frames of Mind and co-director of Project Zero at Harvard University. He has created a theory of multiple intelligences and points out that school systems often focus on a narrow range of intelligence that involve primarily verbal, linguistic, and logical mathematical skills. While knowledge and skills in these areas are essential for surviving and thriving in the world, he basically suggests that there are at least 6 other kinds of intelligences that are important to fuller human development and that almost everyone has the ability to develop. I will quickly go over the types of learning and intelligence that are accepted as the basic types that we all know about, which include bodily kinesthetic, musical, naturalist, interpersonal, intrapersonal, visual spatial, logical mathematical, and verbal linguistic. A fun and valuable way to teach a foreign language is to start by trying the different ways one learns. These type of exercises can prove to be very beneficial both to the teacher as well to the student. And I'd like to highlight that. This is something that can be beneficial both for the student as well as the teacher. And also that they can be very fun exercises. It's important to understand that even if one style of learning results in more learning by anyone, it does not mean that students can't learn through the different kinds of intelligence. This is important to remember also. The strongest skills in many children lie in these 6 areas, which are frequently undervalued in some traditional schools, unfortunately. The fact is that when children have an opportunity to learn through their strengths, they may become more successful learning all subjects, including the basic skills. Again, I focus on this because I think it's very important. Although the theory was not originally designed for use in a classroom application, it has been widely embraced by educators and enjoyed numerous adaptations in a variety of educational settings. Teachers have always known that students have different strengths and weaknesses. However, Gardner's research was able to articulate that if you provide direction as to how to improve a student's ability in any given intelligence, the student is more likely to succeed. Teachers have been encouraged to begin to think of lesson planning in terms of meeting the needs of a variety of the intelligences. Another important aspect to explore that concerns human learning in general are the 9 events or phases of learning according to Robert Gagné. These 9 areas are broken down into 3 stages. The first stage is known as preparation for learning. The second stage is known as acquisition and performance. And the third stage is known as transfer of learning. Within the first stage, preparation for learning, you have attending, expectancy, and retrieval. In the second stage, known as acquisition and performance, you have selective perception, semantic encoding, retrieval and responding, and reinforcement. And in the third stage, known as transfer of learning, You have cueing retrieval, and I apologize because I cannot say this word very easily, but I'll do my best. Generalizability. Generalizability. All right. Again, it can be shown that there are various perspectives on human learning that need to be considered. Today I wanted to focus on what I consider the more important ones that are more applicable in the second language acquisition setting. Thank you very much.